new sense of excitement filled the air as the district started its 50th year. The year was 1965. The country was talking about the hit TV show I Dream of Jeannie, the race to space, and Muhammad Ali defeating Sonny Liston. In South Florida, water was on everyone's mind, from the farmers that needed a strong conveyance system for their crops to the entrepreneurs that wanted lower water tables to better affect drainage for development. Enter the drainage subdistrict. Through a change in the 1961 drainage laws of Florida, drainage districts were encouraged to allow such limited development, drainage, and reclamation within their boundaries. Palm Beach Ranchettes became Unit of Development Number 1. Nestled between the Florida Turnpike and State Road 7, the Ranchettes promised an upgrade to the L10 and the L11 canals to be done by the land developers. Hearing no objections at the required public meeting, this project was approved by the Board of Supervisors at their September 14, 1966 meeting. Meanwhile, Arthur Vining Davis spent the years following World War II acquiring property in and around the town of Boca Raton. His venture, Arvida, envisioned bringing thousands of homes to the area. With consulting engineer Colonel Herbert G., Arvida had plans to develop over 1,000 acres east of the turnpike. Their plans included golf courses and housing units. This meant the relocation of the L44 and L45 canals and the creation of a system of waterways with its own controls. G and Jensen would construct, operate, and maintain as their system within the Lake Worth Drainage District system. This sub-district became known as Boca Raton West. District resources were stretched during this decade as thousands of people from the Northeast started migrating to Florida for warmer weather and stress-free living. This wave marked an unprecedented increase in retirees. Entire industries were developed around meeting needs and desires of the senior age group. Developers quickly realized this opportunity and started building retirement communities such as Century Village, Leisureville, and Kings Point. The gray wave of the 1970s demanded a redirection in services the district provided. The district found itself responding to complaints by this new group of residents.
You know, I didn't buy my land on a raceway, yet there are Honda motorbikes and horseback riders along the canal behind my home.
The district needs to clean up this garbage and dispose of the dead animal in the canal. It's unsightly and not a healthy environment to live in.
I want to report that children are swimming in your canals and jumping off your control structures.
All this migration prompted the board to ask management to erect no swimming and keep-off signs around dangerous places. General Manager James H. Ranson was heard to say in frustration,
"The district cannot act as police and keep everyone off the rights-of-way or out of the canals."
In addition to this change in demands, other excitement was brewing at the district headquarters. The present-day auditorium and associated offices in the East Wing were in the works. Initially, the hope was to construct a facility to hold 100 people. Budget constraints dampened the enthusiasm to a more modest facility. Palm Beach County was also getting on the drainage bandwagon after House Bill 3832 of the 1970 legislature authorized additional studies. Bud Weaver, chairman of the Palm Beach County Commission, speaking at the regularly scheduled Board of Supervisors meeting, acknowledged that changing land use and rapid urban development made it imperative that the district have the necessary tools to make possible the type of drainage services the area will require in the future. But the Lake Worth Drainage District was already working on a drainage study. The engineering firm of Mock Roos and Searcy had undertaken such a study and was ready to publish a map that showed necessary facilities to accommodate the expected urban development. The required right-of-way map laid out the intent of the district. For the first time since the Plan of Reclamation of 1915, an engineering study took an inventory of what was in place, made a determination of what was needed, and attempted to indicate what widths of canal right-of-way would be needed for the future of the harmony between farmer and land developer. This has been your Lake Worth Drainage District Centennial Moment.